Hello Mr. Stevens, my name's Tim and this is a 99 Honda Civic 1.4 Sport. This car comes in Magnum Silver and comes with these plastic wheel trims which, if you're far enough away, look like alloys. And if you'll allow me a geeky moment, this is a Honda D14 engine. It is 1.4 litres in displacement and produces 89 horsepower and 84 pounds-feet of torque. Now, some of those horses may have run away, but I assure you it still feels at least adequate. There are also many lightweight features on this car, which of course improves fuel economy, like this here, lightweight. This here, lightweight. This here, lightweight. And quite a few of these lightweight features as well. Now, one particular favourite feature of mine is this bit of welding that's been done here. As you can see, it's not been painted over, and that's just to let you know that this side has been done. This car also comes with handy security features. So if we go in here, and then we go down here, and we pull this, we see that we need to use a button to open the fuel cap, which means that no one's going to be stealing fuel from you anytime soon. Now, there we go. Oh, that's the sound of an empty tank. And then this used to hang just here, as you can see, with this bit of plastic here, but that's broken. But I mean, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Just put the cap on the top of the car, as most people do anyway. Going back to the doors, another handy security feature is that when you lock the doors, it doesn't go the way you think it would go. That you'd think that locks it, but it does actually open it. That's the way that locks it. So if a person who's got, I don't know, some bad attitude and somehow some access to your keys, maybe your children in fact, they would have difficulty getting into your car because getting into the car makes no sense. Now, you had mentioned that you do have two growing boys, and as you can see, there is plenty of legroom back here and a lovely, soft, welcoming seating arrangement. Also, these seats do go down flat, so if they do get too big for the seats, perhaps you could just get them to lie down in the back. Maybe tie them down or something. Also, another little feature, if they do decide that they want to take up smoking, here's an ashtray here. That's good, isn't it? Now, as you've mentioned, you are quite a keen football fan, and, well, as I'm sure you know, Honda have their own football team in Japan, and they also sponsor some other football teams, some of them in England. So that's a good connection, isn't it? But if you are travelling to football games, which is obviously what you do as a fan, you're going to find this a very comfortable place to be. And thanks to the weight saving, this car can get at least 39 miles to the gallon, even on a good day. It is quite a hot day today, but luckily this car came with air conditioning. So if we turn that on, there we go, look at that. You will find that does rob quite a significant chunk of power from the engine, but you know, you've got gears, go down a gear, that's what they're there for. You'll also find that it does drink quite a bit more fuel when it's on, but well, I mean, it just gives you an opportunity to get out of the car occasionally, doesn't it? And then you can cool down and get yourself an ice cream. If you don't fancy the air conditioning on though, and you fancy the wind in your hair, then you can just lower both of the windows. There we go, by electric. That's amazing, isn't it? And then over here, I think this is the feature that you'll be most proud of when you do in fact own this car, what we have here is electric door mirrors. So that's the left side and that's the right side, and then we have this kind of D-pad here, a bit like an old Super Nintendo, and then this here heats the door mirrors. So during the winter, when the rest of the car takes 40 minutes to defrost, these will defrost in 30 seconds. That's very handy, isn't it? And finally, as you can see, this car has done 155,779 miles. Now, don't worry about the engine light. It's recently had a brand new exhaust, and I think that might have freaked out the ECU. It's just the car's way of saying, I know what you've done there. I'm not quite sure about it, but it's okay. There are, of course, many other features and functions on this car, not to mention the hazard lights, a cigarette lighter, and power steering. This car does not come with 12 months warranty, and it does not come with 12 months roadside recovery, but it's a Honda. It'll probably go on forever. Don't worry about it. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye bye.